You know what? If you don't game on a PC, you're not a real gamer. You never play any DOS games because you're too young? Not a real gamer. You play games like Animal Crossing and Pokemon? What are you thinking? You're not a real gamer. Oh, you play on Xbox and not the PlayStation. Puh! Not a real gamer. None of us appear to be real gamers. Let's get into this. I am tired of hearing this. Welcome back to the channel, McGeesterWorld. And this one is one that I'm just doing for myself. It's something that I've seen all over the internet, and I'm really just tired. Yeah, just tired of all the vitriol and hatred and, just this idea of what makes a gamer. And I'm going to go into it, my feelings about it, what got this all started pretty recently, because I think I've been pretty positive with my videos, except probably towards Nintendo. So, what started this is I saw a video from RGT85, and I'm going to try to remember to actually put the link in the video. And it was this weird little spat that he had on Twitter with Adam Sessler. If you do not know who Adam Sessler is, he was a minor TV personality in the early 2000s on a channel, G4. There are tons of videos that will go over why G4 failed, but he posted online that he was not a real gamer, or not a gamer. And this is a man that most everyone knew from G4 and the show X-Play, and we supported him because we all thought he was part of the gaming community. But hey, if he doesn't feel like being a gamer, saying he's a gamer, he doesn't have to. But this kind of got me digging a little deeper, and went into the Frost saga, and not really to speak on that because it's kind of to my point, but she just did it wrong, and that's fine. It's fine, and she's now apparently left the community too. So why did these two incidents happen? Because RGT85 can handle himself, definitely, and go check out his channel. He's trying to reach 500,000 subscribers. I'm just trying to reach 1,000. So let's see if we can make both of those happen. Please hit the subscribe button. Well, the way the algorithm works is if you start interacting with certain posts, they'll give you more posts, just like that. And so I started interacting with these negative posts about gaming. Well, what was fed back to me is more negative posts about gaming. And I saw this one post from a random Twitter user basically just bashing everyone who plays cozy games or doesn't play the games that he played. And it even got sexist for some reason. It was, this tweet about and I tweeted about, saying, oh, if you don't play these strategy games, you're not a real gamer. And then at the end, for randomly, it's like, oh, girls, you playing Pokemon Animal Crossing, that doesn't make you a real gamer. And to these people, I say, who the hell do you think you are? What gives you the right? Who tells you you can make the definition of gaming? Not me, and not a lot of people. So, I started playing video games way back in the day, and I'm going to date myself here. I started playing Snake and Gorillas on DOS, and those are really old. Snake, actually I don't know if everyone's played, but it's a very common game. Gorillas was a game where you had two gorillas at the top of buildings in a city, and you had to, give the coordinates of where to throw the exploding bananas to knock off the other one. Pretty simple game. I was about 6 when I started. And then I moved on to Wolfenstein 3D, but only the demos because we really couldn't afford everything. Wolfenstein 3D, Doom, and when we finally moved off of DOS to, say, Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Quake, and then I got my original Game Boy, which was my console forever. The games I played are Pokemon. I like Pokemon. As you can see behind me, there are tons of Pokemon card things. And yes, it's not the most intensive game, but it's still a game. Going through high school, got the Game Boy Advance. No actual real large console. I think we picked up a PS1 off of eBay. I vaguely remember it. The first major console I personally bought was when I was 18 and got a job at Blockbuster, had a little bit of money, bought a PS2, and that's kind of where I stopped playing because the graphics were so good that my color blindness couldn't see things. In SOCOM, I don't know how many times I just walked off a cliff, and I kind of just stopped. The next time I played was college. That was a few years later. My roommate was like, "How have you not finished, a video game in a long time?" And he sat me down on the Xbox, and I finished Halo 2. Haven't really played. So there's going to be a large gap right there. That's why I'm kind of recollecting a bunch of games. And I hesitate collecting because these are just games I want to play, and if I find a reasonable price, which I will go over my problem with retro gaming in another video. So it's kind of just like spur of the moment, like, hey, that's a good price. And I have a whole video on the Wii U that I got an amazing deal on. So the Belong Lull. And then, of course, that was before the bad times. And the bad times came, we were all locked in, and I got a Nintendo Switch. I actually did have an Xbox and an Xbox 360. I've had consoles, but I haven't really played. It was more of a media, distribution device, which Xbox wants it to be. And then, got the Nintendo Switch, got Animal Crossing, got Pokemon, and started playing again. And because of the bad times, with all the stress, a lot of personal issues came up, and it was the gaming community that was there for me. I met a lot of people on Discord, and all through these stressors, all through these issues, they were there for support. This channel is supported by a lot of people. I do get weirdly negative comments on Pokemon shorts. It's like, dude, most of them are 8 seconds long. I'm sorry for wasting your time. But to a lot of people, what I just said would disqualify me as a gamer. Frankly, any descriptor that any of us could give would somehow people think that gives them the right to disqualify you as a gamer. My nephew, who's 7, his favorite games are Connect 30-1, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart. These are not that intense games, but he is definitely a gamer. He loves gaming. Frankly, some people like, oh, you don't drink energy drinks, you're not a real gamer. Well, that's part of your gaming culture, not ours. Why are you trying to bring down someone who's trying to share something they love and is proud of? What's going on in your life that makes you feel so horrible that you have to bring people down? I enjoy the part of gaming that brings people up. I might not like the same games as you, but I'm glad you're having fun. Games are meant to be fun. That's it. This whole idea of this big, organization, I don't know, community. I don't even say it's community because it's kind of just, it's messed up. It's messed up. And I know people are going to be like, well, you started off on Twitter. Well, it happens on Twitch. Twitch got a huge amount of trouble for tagging people for, various groups, and that brought a lot of hate. YouTube channel, as I said, get a lot of just random negative comments on dumb things. It's every platform that you find this. Every platform. And you know what? I am just tired. I don't think that I have the right to discredit you if you claim yourself a gamer and what games you play. You might just play Minesweeper. You're definitely playing a video game there. So, to those who act this way, who want to bring people down, think that you have the right to define gaming, define a gamer, well, I can't discredit you. That would make me a hypocrite for this entire video. But you're definitely not a part of my community. So, I'm going to troll you back. Always. I enjoy it. It's fun. But to the rest of you, keep up the positivity. If you've made it this far, love you as a person. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you like this, please hit subscribe. Yeah, I'm trying to reach 1,000. And have a great one, everyone.